Hello, hey everyone. I just wanted to kind of update on things going on with the channel and that. I know on the main channel there hasn't really been much going up at the moment. Um, as usual, if you're a normal viewer, you will probably quite familiar when the new year kicks in. Over time, where I work kicks in. So currently, they basically told us expect to work every Friday for now. So it's pretty bullshitty. Especially right now since I haven't got the particular video I mentioned it in, which is why I wanted to do this, because I haven't gotten them together, but especially since this month and next month I want to focus on Final Fantasy XI, because service will be ending for the PS2 and 360 versions, which while I can still play on my PC, I'd have to get an update version with the other expansion parts, but um, it still kind of sucks in a way because I spent the majority of my time on the 360 version of it. It's just kind of a passing. I mean, one of the reasons I wasn't actually continuing it because I wanted to record it, and I was actually waiting till I got HDMI, which I haven't gotten around to sadly because of different reasons and things. But so I decided I would just go with what I have right now and continue. And I have actually been enjoying my time back in Vandalia. It's been really interesting to see how the world's changed in like the last 2 years. But if you're interested in that, I'll have videos going up, and I actually started live streaming it instead of just doing boss fights. But for a little while, there'll be boss fights on the Let's Play channel. Um, with that being said, obviously other things got pushed to the side because of Final Fantasy, wanting to get Final Fantasy 11 done. Um, I'm hoping to have it done. I'm gonna probably use a vacation day or two in the next month just to specifically get some of it done. Because being over 10 years with the company now, I get an additional week of vacation. So I think I'm going to use 2 days to have two complete devoted days to Final Fantasy 11 with all these fucking Fridays. I can schedule them on Thursdays and not have to work the Friday because until it's officially scheduled, you can put a vacation day in there. With that, obviously, has been making delays with shit on the main channel. I've been needing to put together a video for Way into Historia, which, I've had that done for quite a while, but I haven't gotten a review up. I mean, if you've watched my channel for a long time, you know that I do a review for basically the games I've fully completed, at least its main story campaign and that. And, I finished Way into Historia, so why not review? Because I was thinking about what segments I wanted to record because I want to show off the full gameplay because you have to play a decent amount of it to get all the strategic value you get for the end game. But at the same time, I don't want to show spoiler stuff, so I kind of wanted to plan out what parts to record while trying to keep it spoiler free and that. And then, of course, got Ed to get on that. And I just really haven't had time while trying to keep Let's Play stuff going forward because, I got too many projects going on. I've said that way too many times, over and over again. If you ever do a Let's Play channel, for the love of all humanity, limit yourself. I mean, it, you know, one of the reasons I got in this situation was just because I just felt like playing something else at times, it's tough, really, just wanting to play one game only at a time because, you like, variety is the flavor of spice, the color of life, the rainbow, and all that. You want to have some other stuff in that, and that's kind of why I tried to keep it like within a three-way limit, and just different complications and stuff of that. But my current plan is get Final Fantasy 11 Sequels of the Dolan in the last expansion in Bostock, done by the end of the second month. The exact date of ending in March is unknown. It's just known to end in March. So no one knows exactly the exact date. So depending on how that goes, maybe a little into March. But overall, I'm hoping to get the main story done at that point in time. I do have a few videos left of Final Fantasy Tactics, but I am running low on those because, like I said, I haven't had time to really do much, which sucks. And other complications happened, like just recently we did another stream with Dark Souls 2. Sadly, there wasn't a problem. Dan had gotten a new hard drive and he forgot to double check his mic settings because that kind of stuff wasn't going to carry over. But that's not necessarily his fault. He might never really experienced changing a hard drive in a system before, so I guess he just assumed they would stay the same. But he did not get those set, so his entire conversation during that stream was non-existent. So it was a one-way conversation. That so we'll double check that next stream. But the reason there hasn't been any Dark Souls 2 streams with Dan is just like just what's happening with me. Dan's having real life stuff. I originally did not want to make it public because obviously it's not my right to make it public for him, but I did ask him if I could mention it because I was planning on doing a video like this to explain what's going on with the channel and real life and that. And he said he didn't mind that, so a few of you have actually already guessed this because Dan has personally talked about the person during some of the streams. Dan's father had sadly been diagnosed with cancer, and he sadly died recently. And Dan has been emotionally up and down, and that some days he's been good, and some days he's been bad. And if you want to leave some love for him down in the comments, I would actually appreciate that. But so obviously I didn't want to I don't want to be like, Dan, we need to go play Dark Souls 2. Damn it, I need to get this off the table. So, I want him to have the space he wants, but, if he feels up to it or wants to talk, or, you know what I mean. I'm trying to not, how to say, I'm trying to not, I guess, Joey not bother him if he's feeling bad or that, unless he wants to talk or something. But I do feel like he's being better now. Like, the big horrifyingness of it is a little behind him, but it's still pretty recent for him, so I'm sure it's still in the back of his mind that. So Dark Souls 2 is probably going to also be up and down, but I generally want to get Final Fantasy 11 done. Then Final Fantasy Tactics will continue to be the main one after that because I'm on a time limit with 11, and Lundra will be getting back to streams again with occasional Metal Gear and Dragon Quest Heroes. Uh, I know Lundra, it's been a while with Lundra, and I also want to get back to finishing Drakengard 2. Like I said, I just been putting too much stuff on the table on that. As for the main channel, of course, I'm hopefully working on getting the recordings for Way into Historia, start put that together. I do have some other videos, but like I already have actually next Indie Box video on the channel itself, but I kind of feel like there's been a lot of just updates and Indie Box stuff, and that there hasn't been like any full suppressions, reviews, and stuff lately, or podcast or anything, and I just feel like it's kind of just going back and forth there. So I kind of just been holding off on that until I get no review of something out. Um, Also, I've been meaning to do no dumpster dive find video in that, and um, there's a lot of very nice things and a very interesting item that I don't think anyone's going to believe me either. But nobody's called me out on the Black Ops 3. I would have swore someone will. Somebody eventually will. I just be a year later, somebody's going to eventually say something. But I did find something else I personally can't believe, and it'll be a very interesting thing to show in that video among some other items. A lot of nice shelves and things have gone to add into my game room. So it's kind of being redesigned. Um, Reality, though, in the real world, the problem is just getting time for everything. I'm working 50 hours, and Saturdays are usually consumed with going thrifting and that. Now, also on the matter of the Ultimate Misery contest, um, I still had not sent out the first prize winner's prize yet. I do have it packed, and I've just every time I go and try and ship it on Saturday, it's just fucking packed, and I can't wait there like forever. I bit on a timer. So I've he's been very nice and kind. I've messaged him multiple times telling him how fucking horrible I feel that I haven't got to send that out yet. It does have some extra goodies. A few things he asked for that I offered him on top of what he won or chose to win. Because I got spare cases and stuff, so I asked him if he was interested in any of that, and I threw in a nice little bonus with it too. I did also offer him if he wanted to get a download game as an apologies for the wait, but he was very kind and he said it's okay. It'll just be all the better when he gets it. What I'm thinking of doing with your package is I'm just gonna give it to my parents and let them ship it because I work all the major days that the post office normally works, and the weekend, like half of them are fucking closed. So it's really just a very annoying thing right now. It just sadly came to really bad timing, just like with Final Fantasy XI. Where it's just a matter of incredibly bad timing. Oh man, it's so much stuff in that. And I felt bad because Dan actually wanted to play Dying Light, and I I I absolutely had to tell him I just really can't. I'm all way in a fucking sinkhole on stuff playing and that, so I had to tell him, until we get Dark Souls 2 done, I just I can't feasibly throw that in with all the other stuff all we got going and that. Um, Sadly, the workload is just, you go. I work at a factory in case you're not aware of. I mean, I've made that clear in different videos, but obviously, some of you may not watch every video. I mean, I certainly don't always watch every single video of everyone I'm subscribed to. I usually watch most of them, or sometimes all of them, but not always all of them. Depends on which user. So, just in case you didn't know, I do work in a factory, and factory work is not usually a very good environment, and I certainly don't think mine is, but that's my personal opinion, of course. My work environment has changed a lot over the years, and I always feel like it's going way worse, and sadly, there's just not a lot of good places to work where I am. I mean, essentially, it's the factory or go to Walmart or McDonald's or GameStop. You know, pays good, you get health insurance and that. Treat you like shit and work you like a fucking pig. So it's has its ups and has its major downs. It really sucks for anyone who plays games. I mean, if you're married and you have children, it's great for them because you get tons of money. That's what you need when you have a family. It really sucks for people who like the game and want the time and shit. So I've even debated actually possibly putting every Thursday next month down as a vacation. Like I said, I got a additional week, and usually overtimes for the like first 3 or 4 months. It kind of depends on what goes on, and then once spring happens, it slows down a bit. So I thought about maybe even putting just use 1 week in February and put it on every Thursday. That way I wouldn't have to work any of the Fridays. And I'd get some time off, and it'll let me focus on Final Fantasy 11. But I don't know about using a whole week. I'm thinking, like I said, 2 days maybe. I'm thinking of just kind of seeing what happens though, but overtime is coming. I mean, they just told us that today, this morning, and I have to work tomorrow, this Thursday. Well, this is being recorded. I plan having this come up the very day I'm recording it, which usually doesn't happen. But I just want to kind of communicate what's going on because I haven't been able to really have a video talking about anything on the main channel just because I haven't gotten around to getting anything in order. It's just been kind of chaotic. I'm not gonna lie and say that I've been working the best I could. I mean, I admit there's just been days where I wanted to like I'd be like I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna record way into Historia footage. I'm gonna get that put together. Then it comes to the end of the workday. It's like I feel like shit. I'm just gonna buy some chicken strips at so and so restaurant. I'm just gonna go home, sit down, eat, watch a video, and then pass out in my chair, waking up at like 1 in the morning and be like, "What the fuck happened?" I mean, all the Town of Salem videos, which is a just a random side thing I did. Um, those will actually just really quick videos because Town of Salem's a really quick game to just pop in and record that. And those are being done like just I've been doing like one match like a day or something like that. So I got a bunch of those really easy. It was it's actually kind of nice stress relief in a way, a strange, sick, demented way. But uh, oh, excuse me. And it also it also didn't help. I've had two colds. I had one cold that had 2 days of being over, and then I went from having a stuffy nose cold and got over it, and then went to a sore throat cold, and I feel like I'm getting over that, so that's going good too. And hopefully, I don't get sick again. We did get some ice and snow, and that's affecting our area too, which is also going to affect our overtime because yesterday we had 3 lines shut down. We have 7 lines, and today we had 2 of them shut down. So that's going to affect more of our overtime. They might even potentially work us 60 hours, which, oh my goodness, I would die if I. See, it's stuff like this that makes me think DSP is just fucking stupid. It's like, come on, man. Fuck it, we're doing. But, I guess sometimes it kind of goes in that saying that sometimes you don't know how good you have it until you don't have it anymore. Perhaps that's just what DSP needs is a moment of not having it, so he realizes what he has. Uh, we're kind of sidetracking. Um, excuse me again. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? In general, I actually even haven't gotten to do a lot of thrifting or pickups. Like, I've had to skip some of my days for dumpster diving and one particular day for thrifting because of weather issues, and that is, the last week of December, and that we had flooding and loads of rain and snow. It's just kind of being really shitty here in Missouri right now, so uh, it's just been chaotic. So that's pretty much what's just been going on, and like I said, I'm not trying to necessarily say like I've been doing the maximum, but I'm only human. I get tired, and I have my bad days and stuff. This time video, I've been thinking about whether I should talk about something else that happened to me in a personal level. Because I really, I was really hesitant telling anyone about this, honest, but well, maybe I should. I don't. I'm not really generally concerned about this. Okay, so I had gotten a package in the mail, and it came from I don't know, it was just some old fucking state and shit. But pretty much it had a knife in it. It had a message in it that basically just told me to go kill myself. So guess I finally got on someone's hate list. Obviously, just empty thread and shit. But yeah, I report it and such. But nothing's gonna really come across it. I mean, the person probably just fucking threw it in a random mailbox and shit. So nothing's gonna really come from it. But at the same time, it's just a fucking empty threat. I mean, yeah, it's kind of a creepy empty threat, but it's just fucking empty threat. So I wasn't really too worried about it, but it's still, well, I guess I'd be a liar if I said I didn't find it also eerily weird. Um, there's only a few people actually know my mailing address that I get my stuff mailed to, so, and obviously I would hope everyone who ever got that would keep that private. I guess you never know. Never know. But uh, I did have that happen, and I I don't know what to think about it. I think it's just stupid. Somebody would waste their time, or even though like they'll freedom because if they ever got caught, they fucking would severely in trouble. I would think, but I don't, I don't know, just drama shit. Not too concerned about. Like I said, I just been trying to deal with my own shit, but uh, can't say I've been too positive lately with all the fucking. Every time we do all this overtime, I don't feel really positive. It makes me feel really negative, and I feel bad about the lack of content I'm getting out there. And there was a lot more I wanted to do during the Christmas break that I didn't get around to. But I'm just getting to the point where I'm dwindling on about my own little personal issues, which don't really want to throw those all out there very much. I mean, my problems aren't your problem. But I just trying to put out there that I just basically been busy and I just haven't gotten a lot of stuff out there. And Kanji isn't there to mock anyone. I just thought it was funny. It was a GIF image I saw. I don't remember how long ago, but it was somewhat randomly. I liked it, so you know I like Kanji. He's a good guy who's willing to tell you to shut the fuck up if you need to. uh, anyway, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to ask. I will try to elaborate more on what's going on. If you have any questions about anything, thank you for being understanding. And if you're upset or anything about the lack of videos, I'm really sorry. I'm trying to get stuff put together, but I just been tired and dealing with real life. That's sadly what it's like when you have a full time job doing YouTube. You have a full time job. That full time job's paying for the bills and shit. YouTube ain't. And while I make very little off YouTube, it's only not enough to live off of. It's maybe enough to maybe buy 2 games a year, maybe if I was going to do that. But I try to save it up to go for new things to use with the YouTube channel. So, but anywho, I'm just gonna be freaking yakking on I do way too much yakking, yakety yak, yakety yak. Don't talk back. Oh yeah, actually, one quick thing though. There has been an incident since January, I believe. I've been made aware of. Well, anyone affiliated with Mako Studios, which the network I'm in is a sub-network of Mako Studios, and apparently they hired people to go through people's videos and make ones they feel like are legal issues private. Now, I found two videos so far that were like that. If anyone sees any videos and playlists or anything that are private or unlisted or something, they should not be. So feel free to send me a message or leave in the comments of the next video or the previous video or something, because I have a lot of videos, and I do have other privated and unlisted videos, which are usually just ones that in the end I just thought, like, you know I don't think this was as good as it could have been, and changed my mind. So I have a number of videos that I didn't feel like were at least decent enough to actually put out there publicly. So I can't look through everything, especially on my Let's Play channel, because I have tons of videos that are unlisted. I have Alundra, Drakengard, and I have tons of videos that are unlisted, so it's really hard to just simply look through. On my main channel, it's a lot easier, and I only found one on my main channel. But if you see any videos, like I said, or unlisted or or private, in playlists and such, feel free to, like I said, leave a message or put in the comments of a video related to it somewhere, and I will get that fixed. And even if it is something Mako Studios has an issue with, I will remove whatever they have an issue with. But I did want to put that out there. Now I'm done. So I I thank you all for watching. It's just always great to hear from you all. You've no idea how welcoming, how happy I am when I see comments and things like you introduced me to a new game, or this is really fun, this is awesome, or I enjoyed this and that. I'm not any big person. I don't have high production. I just talk about shit that I think about. I what I thought about a game and what I enjoy, and share what I enjoy. So anyway, I hope you have a good day. I hope you've been safe and everything, because different states are having different weather issues and that. And of course, for those who don't live in the states, I hope you're safe too. Of course, don't think I'm leaving you out. But praise the sun, and I hope you all understand. Till next time.